Changing the subject of the formula. This is where we rearrange a formula to find a new formula for the chosen letter. Use the same steps as we would for solving the equation, i.e. balancing. See what I mean by looking at some examples. Example 1. Change the subject of the formula to x, or x plus y equals z. Now here we've got x plus y equals, but we want to just get x equals. So we need to get this plus y away from x. So we need to take away y both sides. That gives you x equals z minus y. Example 2. Change the subject of the formula to x for 2x minus h equals g. This time we've got a 2x and a minus h. We need to get rid of the minus h first, then deal with the 2. So add h to both sides, and then divide by 2, x equals. Example 3. Change the subject of the formula to x for a equals b plus cx. Here we've got x on the right originally, so we're going to switch it round so that we've got b plus cx on the left instead of the right, because it's x that we want to end up. So switching over is just a case of switching the sides. Then we've got the b to get rid of and the c. We need to get rid of the b first, so subtract b from both sides. Then get rid of the c. The c is multiplying the x. Undo that multiplication, which means divide by c to both sides. Example 4. Change the subject of the formula to x for p minus x equals q. We've got a p there with the minus x. We need to subtract p from both sides. That gives you minus x equals q minus p. Now we don't want what minus x equals, we want what positive x equals. So we need to times everything, each term, by -1. That turns your negative x into positive x. The q turns into negative q, minus p turns into positive p. Example 5. Change the subject of the formula to x for f equals x over e. Anytime we're dealing with a fraction, it helps if we put anything which is whole over 1. So we put the whole, the f term, over 1. Now we do something which is called cross multiplying, and all this is doing is it's undoing the divide by e on this side. So multiplying f by e, it's across the diagonal, and then also multiplying 1 by x, as we can see here. That gives you fe equals 1x, or just x. All we need to do now is switch sides. Example 6. Change the subject of the formula to x for y over x equals w over v. This time we've got fractions again. We go straight into cross multiplying. So y times by v is first, and x times w is second. So we get yv equals xw. Now we want to get x equals, so we can switch sides, and then we want to undo this multiplication of x by w, so divide both sides by w for our answer.